Good morning, everyone. So happy to be here on this Monday morning in January. Good morning, good morning. Boy, we had some crazy weather last night. We're based in the Atlanta area, and we actually had snow last night, and it was so exciting. So at 4 a.m., we all woke up, and we woke up the kids because they've never seen snow before. And I went screaming up the stairs, you guys, it's snowing. So at 4 a.m., my kids were outside by the swimming pool trying to have a snowball fight. And it was precious. It was really funny. And they were just so tickled and so excited. So good morning. Happy New Year, everyone. I'm so happy to be back. We always take the month of December to sort of get our crap together at Wildflowers. I don't know if you do that, but I love being able to take some time to kind of reorganize and get everything back together, especially when it's just, I feel like sometimes by the end of the year, you're just running on fumes and you're just trying to get through it. So we got through it, and here we are, and we're excited for a fresh new year to start. If you made a New Year's resolution, let me know in the comments. I always find that stuff so interesting. I typically don't. I guess if I had to say I made a resolution, I would say that I'm trying to I used to never drink caffeine. And so, Andrea, I'll look into doing that. I know you guys have been we need a blue, we need this, we need that. So yeah, I'm totally open to doing that. And I know the chemist that I work with will do that for us, Andrea. She's asking about adding to the sprinkles collection. So yeah, I can definitely look into doing that. Good morning. So I'm trying to drink a little less caffeine. Not that I'm not one of those people that drinks a lot of it. I don't even drink it every day, but the days I drink it, it makes my anxiety get really crazy. And so I'm just trying to kind of not drink as much. Maybe a tea every now and then for a little boost. I feel like that would be okay, but I'm trying not to do coffee anymore because it's just too much for me. So what are your resolutions? Did any of you make resolutions? I don't see any comments yet. Well, anyway, I'm going to get going on our announcements here at Wildflowers. I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy to see all of you. I've missed you all so much. If this is your first time joining, my name is Lauren Wireman, and I am the founder and creator of Wildflowers Nails, and I'm really happy that you're here. So we have a few exciting things going on. We have a new product, and I'm sure you guys probably saw it. We planned on launching it this week. This was the big launch week for the Hollow Cat Eye, but we had some spammer somehow get into our technique and support room and started spamming us with all sorts of nail pictures. And one of the pictures happened to be a picture of Hollow Cat Eye. And so I was so we ended up releasing it a little bit early. So if you got it, raise your hands. I'm really excited about our Hollow Cat Eye gel, and I'll talk about it in a minute, but it is a holographic cat eye gel. It has a very fine grain. We're also looking at possibly getting one with a fatter grain. We're going to call it the Fat Cat. I'm so excited about that. But I will give you a little insight into this product soon, but this is our newest, latest, greatest product. And isn't the bottle adorable? I'm really having fun making fun little bottles because I want people to get it, and I want it to make them smile when they get it. So anyway, the Hollow Cat Eye is our newest, most exciting product if you're here kind of following what we do. But this week at Wildflowers, we are doing all things cat eye. We decided this week we're not doing an artistic theme, that we're going to just pull out all of our cat eye stuff and show it off as much as we possibly can and teach you as many techniques as we possibly can using your Wildflowers cat eye gel. So a couple little things before we get started with the demo. I want you to know that at Wildflowers, we do have a magnet that we sell. Right now, we just have this one magnet, and it is a big, thick, strong magnet. So if you don't have this magnet, you can use the code this week, week 1, WEEK1. And that will get you 20% off anything cat eye. So like including the cat eye magnet, I think it's like $5 anyway, but then you'll get it for 20% off, whatever that is, like $4, right? Yes, I can do math. And any of our cat eye colors. Another exciting thing is that we have open stocked all of our cat eyes. So like if you just want one color, you can just get one color now. Hopefully some of you are very happy and excited about that, because we've been having customers ask us to open stock things and break sets apart forever. And so we're really trying our hardest to do that for you guys. We hear you and we're trying to accommodate. Obviously, when you purchase the set, you're going to get a better deal. But if you just want to try one because that's like where you're at, you can just get one. The code is week1, WEEK 1. I can do math, but I can't spell this morning. Week 1 is the code, all smashed together. All right. So we have a really strong, really good cat eye magnet. If you don't have one, you probably want to pick one up. And I don't buy stuff from other brands and like play with it. So I have no gauge on like, when you compare our stuff to like so-and-so's stuff, is it good? Is it not good? Like I just kind of get the feedback from you guys. But we've had our cat eye product since before cat eye was even like a cool thing. We've had cat eye for a long time. I want to say like, I don't know if it was 2016 that we launched our cat eye gels, our original ones, but we've had this stuff for a long time. And through all the years and all the feedback we've received, we've always received really great feedback about our cat eye products. So if you don't have them, now's your opportunity. You can save 20% on them this week, and you can even just get one bottle and just get a magnet if that's where you want to start and start building your collection. But this week, we're going to teach you so many cool techniques with cat eye. You're going to be so inspired. You're going to go into the salon. You're going to dig out all your cat eyes, and you're going to want to use your cat eye on everyone. So that's my promise for you. A few little housekeeping things. So we at Wildflowers do 3 live classes a week. I do one called Manny Monday. If you're watching, you're here. It's 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Monday. Erin is moving hers. Hers is now going to be called Workshop Wednesday. So if you're someone who sets your alarms on your calendar to like alert you of when our free classes are, she'll be on here on Wednesdays at 11 o'clock. So make sure you change your alarm so that you know to join her here for Workshop Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Wednesdays. And then Jotana does a free class called Freestyle Fridays. So she is actually moving hers to Friday. She'll be going live at 6 p.m. this year. So Freestyle Friday is on Friday, 6 p.m. Jotana. So 3 live free classes at Wildflowers every week. We're so excited. We've been working on really cool things to teach you. So we're super excited about that. A couple other things since the beginning of the month. We do have a brand new Bloombox set of glitters. So if you are a subscriber to Bloombox, Bloombox is our monthly glitter subscription. We custom blend these beautiful glitters, send them right to your door. It's like $20, includes the shipping. It's an awesome service if you're looking to build your glitter collection. And we look forward this year to adding some more like collection building subscription type things. So we've got some stuff cooking in the kitchen. Maybe you're trying to build your gel polish collection. Maybe you're trying to build your brush collection. So we're kind of working on some things to make it easier to do that. But the colors for Bloombox this season are just amazing. And maybe what I'll do is I'll show you like up close next week, or I'll try to slide them under the camera before I do my demo. And so we have those. We're featuring 4 gel polishes every month at Wildflowers, and we're bundling them together into a set of 4. So we have our featured colors this month. They are Sienna, which is like, it kind of reminds me of hot chocolate. I just want to drink it, eat it. Indie, which is a very popular color. Baby Blue, which is a very creamy, very light blue. And Teepee. So these are our 4 colors for the color bundle. $39 will get you all 4 of these colors. So if you don't have our gel polishes and you're wanting to kind of build some collections or build your collection of Wildflowers gel polish, we are doing these like gel polish quads. So every month we're gonna have 4 that are bundled together at a discounted rate. So if you wanna build your gel polish collection, you have the ability to do that. And we're gonna try to use these in some of our demos that we do throughout the month as well to hopefully inspire you on how to use these colors together, because they do go very nicely together. So we have that for you. And one last thing is we have events and giveaways. So for events, we are working on our events calendar. I promise you, I want very badly to have it finished by the end of January. So we will be able to give you a full schedule of every class, everywhere we're going to be, everything that we're doing. We're hoping to have it by the end of January. I actually am going into a meeting tomorrow to try to finalize a lot of this stuff. So far what we know is we're definitely going to be at Nail Camp in November. We are definitely going to be at Premiere Orlando. We are definitely going to be at the One Show, which is up in Portland, Oregon, and I'm going to be doing a brand new class. It's a 3-day class up at that show, and I'm also going to be doing that class in the Atlanta area. So I'm excited for a new 3-day class, like really, really excited. It's a really great class. And we're going to be doing a Master Artist Week this year. We're going to be doing some local classes here in the Atlanta area. I know Atlanta is kind of a central area, and it's pretty easy for people to get direct flights to Atlanta. So we're going to be doing some classes here. And more details to come, but we are going to kind of be getting out and about where we're able to get out and about. And we're also doing a giveaway this month of the Wildflowers Puffy Gel set. So I'll have more details for the giveaway by the time Erin goes live, and we'll try to get those posted on our social media today. So that's all the jibber jabber stuff. Cindy, I'd love to bring my kids to see your zebra, and I'm sure they would love that. Let's get right on to the demo. So I'm going to go ahead and flip you down, and I'm going to show you some stuff before I hook the camera up. So if you get seasick easily, just hold on with me. Hold on with me. I'm going to try my best to disconnect you. So here's what I've done just to make this demo a little easier for me. And I don't know if you all have your stuff swatched like this, but I got some of these like black swatches, just purchased these off like Amazon. And I've taken them and I have swatched like all of my cat eyes. I love having a great big swatch of all of the cat eyes because it makes it a little bit easier to see like what color I'm picking up when I work with them. So if you haven't done something like this, this is a cool idea just to get familiar with the cat eyes that you have. So here, let me turn my flash on. That's a little bit better. There you go. You can see them a little bit easier. So there's the hollow cat eye that's over black. But we've got all these gorgeous colors of cat eye, and I literally have them just lined up across my desk. And so what I'm going to be creating and showing you this morning is, hold on, there we go, trying to find my camera. This really cool looking technique. And depending on the light you're in, it's very playful. So right now with my flash on, it just looks kind of basic and you can sort of just see the colors and it looks like color blocking. But when you get into different light sources, you'll notice that it really, sorry y'all, I'm just hooking you up here. It really kind of changes dynamics. Let me plug my thing in real fast. Thanks for being patient with me. Okay, I'm all plugged up, ready to go. But when you get into different light, these tend to move a little bit different. You can really see kind of on this one right here, the way it's kind of catching the light and sort of dancing around, and it gives almost a 3D type of effect. You guys, this is so fast and easy to do. I'm really excited to show this to you. Before I begin, quickly, these are the January Bloombox Glitters. I just wanted to show you, this is a reflective like gray glitter. It's gorgeous. It reminds me of the sweater I'm wearing today. I have on like just a cable knit type of sweater that's kind of a gray color, but it is a reflective glitter. It's called Snow Flurries and it's gorgeous. We have a fun chunky one called Candy Shop. This one right here, and you know these will be great for Valentine's Day, obviously, that's coming, is called Frenchie. And it's a really beautiful kind of pearlescent pink. And then we have this fantasy one called Pinkle, which I think maybe was supposed to be Pinky and I misspelled it because I was like, Pinkle? Did I name that Pinkle? Like Pinkle Twinkle Little Star? I don't know, but I guess it's Pinkle. So these are our Bloombox glitters. They are on their way to you if you're a subscriber. You have all the way until the 18th. If you're like, oh my God, I want those, you can actually do like a month to month and still get them. And then these are the 4 gel polish colors that I showed you earlier. So just so you can kind of see how creamy, dreamy they are close up. Pinkle. Pinkle, Pinkle Little Star. So beautiful gel polish colors we're going to be featuring this month. Again, you can bundle these for $39. Get all 4 of those for $39. All right, so let's get going on this demo. I think I'm maybe just going to work on one of these because it's so convenient today. Kind of skip a step of applying the black gel polish and sort of zoom through this because it is a very fast technique. I've taken my magnet, so like the magnet comes like this, and it does have a little tiny bit of glue. So when you go to like first, if you want to shove it, I do like kind of shoving it up like this. I feel like I have more, I don't know, like feel more fabulous like this. But if you want to shove the magnet up, you should be able to kind of break it loose from the glue and just shove it up like this. But they are meant to come out. So if you pull your magnet out, don't be like, oh my God, I broke it. It's kind of just supposed to be a holder for convenience. So I'm going to slide my magnet up like this to work today. And so here's the cool part. You guys saw I had all of my gel polishes kind of lined up so that I can see what color I'm working with and I know like what results I'm going to get. So this is the purple plum. I'm going to start here and we're going to do not a perfectly centered sort of reverse French type of thing. We're going to actually like let it go off to the side a bit. So I'm going to take my, here, let me zoom in for you. Sorry about that. There we go. I'm going to take my first color and I'm going to apply it. And here's where the trick is. Like, Erin's going to teach you a really beautiful technique that's a little more on purpose. This one is a little more just like quick, get it done. So did you see how I sort of just quickly feathered it? You just want to feather the product down the nail. And then you're going to take your magnet on its side. So I'm holding it like this on its side. And I'm going to come up in here. And I'm going to watch because it's going to make sort of an arc. So that's what we want to see is that like sort of arc shape. And once we have the arc shape, then we can go ahead and cure it. So I'm going to go ahead and cure that. Does it need to be like a full complete cure? Probably not. All right, so we first used a purple. Now I'm going to go with something. Guys, what's the opposite of purple on the color wheel? Something with like a lot of yellow sort of to it. So I'm going to choose this gold red. I know it's not yellow, but it's got a lot of gold in it, and we can just lump gold into the yellow category for today. All right. So this is what this baby looks like. Again, a lot of gold in there. And we're going to take our nail, and I'm going to just use my brush and sort of like watch where I apply. I want to come down the side a little bit further over here. Just about like that, okay? And if you're doing this to multiple fingers, obviously you can spread the fingers out enough. Don't feel like you can only do one finger at a time. Like you can spread the person's fingers out when you go to use the magnet so that you don't feel like, oh my God, the magnet's gonna mess up their other fingers. Don't feel that way. It's really not. So again, taking the magnet, you guys can see the line that's sort of moving. So I'm just using my magnet to get that kind of arc and then putting that in the light. Okay, so we just used a gold color. Now let's change gears and go to Fuchsia Copper. I think this one would look nice. So this is literally it, like for this design, except afterwards we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do just a little touch up and a little definition with the black paint gel. And so that's really like, I mean, if you're following, like, we're just going to keep on repeating this process. I'm just trying to keep things like over more to the right side of the nail as I do this. So there that is, right out of the bottle. Don't need a special brush or anything like that for this particular technique. Feather it. Please be sure to feather it. And Nancy, I can't do triple threat because it's a 3-day class. And nail camp just like isn't set up for 3-day classes, unfortunately. So I'd love to, but it's just not the type of event that I can do a full 8-hour-a-day, 3-day class at. But good question. I might try to offer it at some other locations if I'm able to. I'm just not exactly sure at the moment. Now we'll use a green. This is the green blue cat eye. You know, it's funny. It looks like green cat eye, but when you turn it in a certain light, you can see a blue. I feel like people are going to see these swatches and be like, why would you call that green blue? Because it looks like light green, dark green, right? But when you turn it a certain way, I promise you can see blue. I'm not crazy. So here we go. We're just continuing. Don't be afraid to leave some space too. I feel like, you know, it might be like scary to leave a little space between your colors, but don't be scared to do that. Just wiping my brush off the bottleneck to make sure I'm able to feather that nicely. Coming in with my magnet. There we go. Just like that. Curing. All right, so we used a green. Just trying to keep it like so that we're kind of like changing up our colors all the time. Let's go with, what color shall we use? We'll do gold fuchsia. Gold fuchsia. So I'm using like a mixture of our original and our newer cat eyes. So here we go. And then I'm going to pull in, I think maybe some of our violets. Don't be afraid to get it like a little bit thicker, especially if you're covering another color like over on this edge. I'm going to pull it thicker, and then I'm going to wipe my brush and just feather gently. Again with my magnet, like so. You can see these really beautiful, I'm going to move that baby up just a hair. You can see those really nice lines that are forming. Ooh. Look, can you see the blue in it? See the blue? It really does have blue in it, y'all. Okay, and here's one of my like really different ones. This is Silver Mauve is a really pretty one. Yeah, I like the new and the old, but you know, it's fun to have all of them. It's fun to have all of them. It's fun to have like the color options, just sort of play with all of them. So the best way, if you're like, I need all of these, Home Depot, oh my God. Yeah, our cat eye gels are like very, I want to say like pigmented. And the gel isn't some like slimy wet gel. It's a beautiful viscosity. So yeah, if you have a weak magnet, your magnet might be just a little too weak to pull the glitter. Ooh, that made a nice strong line, didn't it? Okay, cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it, okay? And we're gonna cure it. Now, your nail might seem like it's a little bumpy, okay? It's gonna seem a little bit bumpy. Yes, the magnet does push out. And let me tell you something else about these magnets. I broke one of these and it stunk to high heavens. I was like, I don't know what is in the metal of the magnet when it's made, but oh my God, it like literally cracked and broke in half because I had like probably 4 or 5 that were just sitting around and they snapped together real fast and I wasn't ready for it. And so anyway, when it snapped together, I was like, dear God, what is that smell? Because like the magnet literally shattered. And it was the magnet, and it was disgusting. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. and weird. All right, I'm gonna take a top coat gel and do a coat because you can see, can you see how it's kind of like lumpy a little bit? Naturally, we're gonna have some like lumpiness going on. So I'm gonna choose top coat gel, apply a rather juicy coat. I'm gonna actually apply like a little extra in the center there. And you can see the light line, it's like bloom, 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 and it's kind of bumpy a little bit. It's not horrible, but it's definitely on the bumpier side. So I'm gonna flip the nail upside down. Hey, Connie. Aw, Happy New Year. All right, that's definitely better. That's an improvement. I can live with that. So we'll cure it, and then I'm gonna take a buffer. So I'm going to use the peel and stick. I'm using the 180 side, just a FYI, because I know a lot of you have been asking for like 100. We tried to get 100s manufactured for peel and stick, and they put like the 180 grit on them and then printed that they were 100s. And I was like, are you kidding me right now? I was so upset about that. I didn't talk about it for probably 2 months because I was that mad. So what I did was I ordered like our old school like two-sided buffers, the ones that you just like pitch after you use it, the 10 packs. So remember we had the 10 packs in like purple and pink, and we had all different colors of 10 packs. So I ordered gray 10 packs for those of you who want 180, 100 sponge. And so we literally just got them in. They are barcoding them as I speak, and we'll have them on our website hopefully later today for you, if that's something you were looking for. Could you just use matte top coat? Is a question somebody out there might be asking. We don't really care about making this matte. That's not why we're buffing. We're buffing to just help smooth the surface because we don't want it to be like lumpy bumpy. So that's why we're buffing right now. It's a little extra step that, could you skip this step? Probably. If your client isn't like persnickety at all, but if your client is at all persnickety, meaning like they're going to notice if their nail's a little on the lumpy side, then like definitely don't want to skip this step. I'm going to wipe the nail with just a little bit of isopropyl alcohol just to remove the dust. And it's like a little preview of what we have going on. You guys, I love this design so much. Okay. Now, to just further enhance this design, to make it really, really, really pop, we're going to work with the Wildflowers black paint gel, okay? Or you could use our potted artist gel paint, okay? This is the black painting gel in the tube. I'm just going to use it straight. I'm not going to dilute it at all. It really doesn't need to be diluted for what we're doing. I'm going to go with the gold brush. And just as a tip, when you are working with this product, we don't need to make skinny lines, which is great. So you really want to like get your brush in there and sort of like, I don't know what we need to call this, swoosh and whoosh, and like look at the hairs when you swoosh and whoosh, the way they kind of spread out. So you want to sort of, if you're having a problem where like, you ever get that like ball on the end of your brush and it drives you crazy, you really want to try to make sure you're like swooshing, whooshing, and getting like all the bristles filled up with the gel. That typically will stop the ball from forming on the end of your brush, if y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of you might be like, I don't even know what you're talking about right now, and that's fine. So I'm just going to do what's comfortable for me. I'm going to go ahead and do like all of the right sides. So, and you should be able to kind of see where the edge is of the color. And again, they don't have to be skinny, so like don't sweat it. Cheated that one up a little higher. Okay, so I've done all my rights because this is a comfortable stroke for me coming this way. Going over on this side and like pulling down is uncomfortable. So what I would say to my client is, hey, can you flip your hand up for me? And they'll just turn their nail this way, and voila, now it's really easy for me to make these strokes because going from left to right is what's most comfortable for me. So don't be afraid to ask your client to turn their hand, you know, so that their knuckles are like down on the table and their fingers are going upward. It's so helpful in the salon, and it makes it a lot more comfortable for you. So we're almost done with this demo. Almost done, almost done. Last line. Okay, we're gonna give this a cure, and then it's going to go, it's gonna come out, and then we're gonna put top coat. Like, how easy, you guys. Look, the lines are thick. You don't even have to do skinny lines. You could probably put matte top coat on it. Okay, just saying. If you really wanted to, you could probably put matte top coat on it and then like just put shiny top coat on a couple of them if you wanted to be like extra artsy fartsy. But we're just gonna keep it basic today for the sake of time, and y'all get the gist of it, right? I'm gonna grab my metallic top coat or the top coat gel. Yeah, this is such a fast, I saw this technique, and then like I saw Erin's technique, and I was like, oh, you know, we like kind of picked the same thing. But then once I got to looking at it, we like really didn't. This is just like a straight out of the bottle, very fast technique. And Erin's is a little more artistic. And I love the technique that Erin's going to be teaching on Workshop Wednesday. So make sure that you guys are here for Workshop Wednesday for Erin's technique, because you're going to love it. It's kind of like taking this to a whole nother level. All right. So this is the finished product. Y'all watch this color change. Are you ready for it? What? What? Isn't that so fun? That's the most fun part about the cat eyes, is watching the colors just completely shift and change. And it's really freaking challenging to photograph it. So good luck to all of you. I'd love to say I have some wonderful tips for you on how to photograph. I mean, do a boomerang. It's gonna video really well, and the still photos are gonna be like a pain in the butt, because I mean, look, it looks totally different like this versus like this, where you can almost see both colors. And then like when you turn it up, it looks totally different. And when you face it down, it looks dark and mysterious. And so, yeah, you really sort of need a boomerang for this one if you're trying to kind of market this look to your customers in the salon. So that's going to be my best advice to you, is try to like capture as much of video and boomerang as you can when you're working with this. Before I go, I'll give you just a super fast little like how to use your magnet with cat eye for those of you who maybe are newer to cat eyes. I'm just going to grab another one of these and grab just sort of like a random color here. Actually, let's use blue purple. It's very basic. Like if you're just looking for one color to start with, blue purple is a great option. So I'm going to take my nail. Cat eyes typically look best on darker colors. Do you have to do black? No, I can take our color Indie just for an example. Here's the color Indie. It's one of our like quad colors for this month. And I can totally do this over Indie, and it's going to be gorgeous. So don't feel like you have to do this over black, all right? But the background color does matter to some degree. Okay, so here's our blue purple color. Gorgeous, right? You can already see the colors. Now, if I just want to make a line, hold on, I'm having technical, okay, with my magnet, I'm literally just gonna hold the magnet over top of it like this. So I'm just gonna hold the magnet like that, lift off, you have a line. This is like the most basic, you know, cat eye thing you can do. And in different lights, like you can really see the blue and you can really see the purple. In this light, not so much. Let me turn my flash off. Yeah, I mean, it's cool, but it's not the most exciting thing. But you know, somebody might really like to just, if you have smaller nails, putting a line is pretty exciting. Okay. So just, if you ever screw up, just swipe over it. You don't have to add more product, just swipe. The round side of the magnet is really fun because you can take it and you can actually watch it move. You can kind of push in this way And then you can kind of push in this way and you can get that beautiful swirled type of technique. I mean, they sell other tools for doing cat eye stuff on the internet, and you know, some of them are trash and some of them are great. So it just sort of depends. It's a little bit hit or miss. We used to sell like a little flower shape, and some people sell the little pens. So you can get creative and you can go to the, you know, where'd she say she was going? Lowe's or somewhere. Another thing is holding your magnet this way and coming at it. Watch what happens to the top of this as my magnet comes closer and closer. This is like what we like to call the world's fastest ombre. It's going to sort of push the product just out to the edge of the nail. So if you want to give an ombre look to the nail, you can kind of get it that way with the side of the brush. And you can come and just continue, sorry, I was out of frame. You can just continue to sort of push down and you'll see. So now the tip of this nail changes from like a shimmery teal blue to a beautiful purple color, okay? Let's see what else. I showed you the line. There's some really funky ones, and I think we're gonna have some like fun little reels and TikTok videos to show you some other type of techniques. To do a really fat line, you're going to come in from the side with the magnet sort of up on its side, and it's going to sort of clear away the one. You can really see the colors this way. So if you're really looking to see the spectrum of colors, and this is what I show you for the unicorn cat eye or the hollow cat eye, same thing, like just come up the one side, you're going to see all the colors. You can then venture over to the other side, push in this way a bit. You're really going to just see a line at that point, and then when you come back in from this side, watch the particles start to change. Do you see how suddenly you see all of those shimmery particles again? So this is how you get that sort of like thick, fat line down the middle that's going to change all the colors. For someone looking for more slender looking nails, this is a great technique to use. And then one of the kind of fun techniques is doing like the circle. It looks like the black hole a little bit. So I start with that technique where I go like left, right, left, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoot up my bottom and my top and just start to scoot it in and scoot it in and scoot it in. I'll come up from the top and scoot it in a bit. You want to kind of start to see like a circle or an oval form, which you can kind of see here. And then I like to take the round part of my magnet and just kind of kiss the middle. And what happens is you'll see the circle, and it's actually like you'll see the colors separate as well. So you can see the purple and the blue have sort of separated, and you have this really cool like circle thing happening. So that's probably like the trickiest one to do, but it's kind of neat. I don't know. It's very like galaxy, right? So if you're doing galaxy nails and you just want to make sort of like a weird little galaxy circle, you know, by all means. Can you just stroke the polish on and use it just like this and have like chameleon nails? Heck yeah. And I think a lot of times we overlook the ability to literally just apply it like this and leave it alone. Like, this is gorgeous, right? You get the shimmer and like the peacock thing happening, and you didn't even have to bring out a magnet at all. And then I'll show you one final technique, which is something that I like to, I don't know how I even came up with this years ago. This is a technique I sort of came up with years ago. It involves the ombre brush, and you want your ombre brush to be absolutely crazy. So what I do is I come in and I really pull my hairs apart as much as I possibly can. It looks like it's painful for the brush, but just really kind of separating my brush. I'm going to take my nail after I've applied my cat eye. It's not cured. I'm going to take my magnet and I'm just going to start waving it all over the top. And what it's going to do is it's going to turn it so that you literally can't see any of the shimmer from the cat eye. I think it just turns everything around. So it's kind of just disappeared. Now, I'm going to show you just quickly half and half of how to do this, but you can take your ombre brush and sort of drag through there, and it makes these beautiful, delicate lines. The other thing that you can do is I prefer a dotting tool for this. Sorry, I'm just grabbing my dotting tool quickly. Here's a dotting tool. You can take a dotting tool and you can come in and you can, or a brush, and you can make your own little designs in there. So you can do swirls, you can do twirls, you can do whatever it is that you want. You can even do this with like a fine brush. But it's sort of one of those things that it's like, it's a pretty detail and it's not super noticeable, but you can still kind of see it. So that's another option for, you know, what to do and how to do your cat eye. And that was all over top of this beautiful indie color. And again, like quickly, I'm just going to keep you for another second and then I'm going to go. But here's like TP, for example. Would you ever put purple blue on top of this? You probably wouldn't think to do that, but I'm telling you, sometimes things that you like, I don't know, just wouldn't think to do end up looking freaking cool. And it's like, whoa, when you do it. So like, does this look really cool? Because now look, we still have the blue purple happening, but we have a way more fiery pink. And so if I decide to come this way and really like kind of ombre this a bit, you're going to start to see that underneath color a little bit. The particle size of our product is definitely present. So if you look really close, I mean, you're going to see some little dark particles. So just be prepared for that. The cool thing about the hollow cat eye, if you haven't seen that, I'll show you really fast and then I'm going to get off here. The cool thing about the hollow cat eye is that that particle is extremely small. So if you haven't seen the hollow cat eye, the particles in it are just very, very small, and it actually looks really good on top of light colors, which for our other colors, like for example, our white cat eye, it doesn't tend to look really awesome when you put it over light colors. So if you haven't seen the demo, I will show you over black and I will show you over clear, and then I'm going to sign off. But this is the Wildflowers brand new hollow cat eye gel. And so you can give it a shake if you want. And you can really, the effects are going to vary based on how much you apply. So if you apply like very generously, you're going to see more. You could always do 2 coats if you want to. But obviously, like the more you apply, the more of the effect you're going to see. But you also have the option to like apply it and make it kind of quiet looking and not so crazy. So here it is applied. I'm going to come just from the right side. And I'm just going to kind of push in on the right side. And you can see that beautiful spectrum happening. So. Oh, thanks for joining, Nikki. I know I'm going to jump off here in just a second, but this is the cat eye. I have it already swatched literally over all of these colors. So here it is over clear, over red, over pink, over orange. I mean, over like everything. This is over baby blue. So if you were like wondering what it looks like, and I'm just going to get really close here to show you. Like when you turn it, you can kind of see the dark speckly, but they're so small that you really don't see them. So this is over baby blue. Ew, what did I get on that? Something. Over black, obviously you're going to get the strongest effect if you put it over a dark color. So if you're really looking for like a really strong effect, go over a dark color. And again, this is just over clear. So that's the new rainbow hollow cat eye with our little kitty on it. And I think that about covers it, right? We've got our 4 gel polishes. So if you're looking to build your set, we've got these 4 on special for $39. And then our Bloombox Glitters. Quickly, I'll show you. Quickly, so quickly. These are going to be so fun. We're going to work on, I think maybe we're talking about next month what we're doing. as far as education goes. And I think we're going to do a little bit of like work on encapsulation to teach, you know, just the best way to encapsulate, tips and tricks and all of that stuff. But this is, let's see if I can get this out. Living dangerously here with my scissors. My poor dog. Can you guys hear my dog? He's at the top of the steps like, mother! Okay. So this is one of our newest reflective glitters, only available in the Bloombox. If we have leftover, a lot of times we'll open stock, but this one is called Snow Flurries. So this is so stunning. So stunning. So stunning. All right. I know we missed y'all too so much. Pinkle little star. This is a fantasy glitter. So there's Pinkle. And I'm making such a beautiful mess all over my desk. Frenchie. This is a pearlescent chunky pink. So cute. Like, this is so cute for February coming up, or anyone who just loves pink. And then this one is Candy Shop, and it's like super chunky with the grasses and stuff like that. So this is going to be so cute, encapsulated. I'm going to do something with this. No, they're not all reflective. It's just that first one that's reflective. The first one called Snow Flurries is a reflective. And then this one is an iridescent. So Pinkle is an iridescent, like a fantasy color, which means it's see-through. So it's going to have a different effect based on what you put it on top of. This is a pearlescent and a chunky one, obviously, because of the particle size. And then this is just a really fun, cute, oh, I love this one so much. So we have some really exciting new products coming at Wildflowers over the next couple months. And sorry, just flipping around, y'all, to say goodbye. We have some, trust me, we've been in like the R&D, research and development department, for like the whole month of December, like formulating, finishing up our work on new products that we have. We're expanding several lines. I don't want to say too much because it's like really exciting and I want to tell you everything, but I'm not going to. But how good does this go with my sweater? This is the reflective Snow Flurries. Does this go with the color of my sweater perfectly? Like, I feel like I just need to put this on all my nails. So anyway, but we have some really exciting, beautiful things coming. I'm not saying it. All right, so next broadcast, next free class is going to be on Wednesday at 11 with Erin, Workshop Wednesday. We hope to see you there. We will see you in the land of social media for right now. TikTok, Reels, Facebook, Instagram. We love you guys so much. Make sure you are a part of our Wildflowers Technique and Support page. I'm trying to figure out how to go live in there. So maybe what I'll be doing is moving my live broadcast over to the Technique and Support page because I feel like it would be really great over there. So if you're not a member, join the Technique and Support page. It's so much fun over there. It's like all things wildflowers. So, all right, have a wonderful first week of January. I love you guys so much. Bye.